Right then, we turn our attention to our first track final on a blistering evening of action. Beautiful sunshine, and the sparks are about to fly for the final of the women's 400-meter hurdles. 3 Jamaicans, 1 Australian, 1 New Zealander, 1 Englishwoman, 1 South African and 1 athlete from the Turks and Caicos. Will that Games record of Jana Pittman come under threat? This could be a very, very special night for Jamaica on this Independence Day. Jamaica celebrating independence on the 6th of August 1962. They have 3 in this race, and there has never been a clean sweep in this event. Is this the day? If it is to happen, it would be rather appropriate. Well, that's Shiana Salmon's family, and they are preparing to go absolutely wild if the world junior silver medalist from 2018 can do the business in lane 4. Sun beginning to set, but who will have the last line here? It's a great lineup. Geneve Russell is the defending champion, bidding to win a 3rd successive medal after bronze in Glasgow. Only Debbie Flintoff-King and Ailey Doyle of Scotland have done that. Sense of anticipation beginning to grow here. It's our penultimate night. The stadium absolutely packed once again. Portia Bing of New Zealand has broken the national record twice this year. I think she's just spotted someone she knows and she looks totally relaxed. Jessie Knight, primary school teacher, didn't finish Tokyo last year but made the semis in Eugene, and listened to the reception for the young Englishwoman. Geneve Russell, can she join Debbie Flintoff, Sally Gunnell and Jana Pittman as a multiple champion? She won the title in 18, but it's going to be a hard job to defend the crown. Zani van der Walt is a brilliant junior, world youth champion, world junior champion, now the African champion. Could she be the athlete to stop a night of celebrations for the Jamaicans? Rochelle Clayton, Pan Am bronze, a bronze in Doha as well. Shiana Salmon, first in her heat, 55.3, the world junior silver medalist. Could she be the athlete? And will she be the mum celebrating? Unique Hay-Smith goes in 3 for Turks and Caicos, formerly represented Jamaica. Could be tough here. She came through in 4th place from her heat. And Sarah Carley, brilliant that she's even on the starting line. She severed an artery in her neck and almost died in February last year doing a weight session. It's been a remarkable transformation, and the Australians are rightfully proud of their 400-metre hurdler. She's done so well to get back to elite sport. Carley, Australia in 2. Hay-Smith, Turks and Caicos in 3. Salmon, Jamaica in 4. Clayton, Jamaica in 5. Van der Walt, South Africa 6. Russell, defending champion, Jamaica in 7. Knight, England in 8. Bing, New Zealand in 9. The stadium goes quiet for a brilliant battle to come in Birmingham. Which one of these women is less than a minute away from a place in athletics history? It's the final of the women's 400-metre hurdles.
Set.
This is a really intriguing showdown between 3 brilliant teammates from Jamaica. Pretty even at the moment. It's Russell, 3rd from the left-hand side, now bathed in sunshine. Knight has gone out hard. And going well is Clayton now, coming up onto the shoulder of her teammate. Salmon's on her inside. The Pan American bronze medalist is coming up towards the shoulder of the defending champion. There's never been a clean sweep in this event. It's Independence Day in Jamaica. Will the sun shine on the Caribbean island? Russell's coming back. The 3 Jamaicans are away and clear, but in which order will they finish? Russell's bidding for history. She becomes only the 4th woman to successfully defend the title. And a clean sweep does not happen because Van der Walt of South Africa came through like a steam train over the last 20 metres. The three of them were miles clear, but they didn't reckon on the young South African who has just added a Commonwealth medal to her African Championship title from earlier this year. But the gold belongs to Russell, as it did 4 years ago. She came under massive pressure from Rochelle Clayton, but cometh the hour, cometh the champion. A great, great double for the Jamaicans on their Independence Day, but Van der Walt got on the podium to deny them the sweep. What a run by the youngster.
Well, what a contrasting race between the super experienced Genevieve Russell, who retains her title, and the young, precocious talent Zani van der Walt of South Africa. She misjudged her finish dramatically. She finished, as you said, Rob, in a personal best, like an absolute rocket over the last 50 metres. I mean, her run-in speed off the final barrier was ridiculous. She finished with so much running, and that, I think, might be why she's looking upset. She has a bronze medal in a major global championships, but boy, oh boy, did she misjudge that. She had so much running in her. I think she could have kept going for another 50 or 60 metres, and she would have won if there had been a little more track ahead of her. It's gold and silver for Jamaica, Russell and Salmon, but Van der Walt there, brilliant bronze for someone so tender in years, 22 years old. But I think she knows full well that she misjudged that. She was more or less in last place at halfway. There she is, fourth from left, hurdling behind everybody. I don't know what was going on in her head for the first 300.
Well, what a run down the last 50 by the South African. So this was Clayton coming through on the inside. She'd run a really strong 250. Now coming up to 300, she's clearly leading. There's Russell on the left, the defending champion. Salmon is a long way down at this stage, but now the Jamaican in the middle begins to pay for that early pace. And watch Van der Walt here. She's miles behind the three Jamaicans. But as Clayton begins to fade, Salmon moves ahead for second, only just. They've been separated by 2/1000ths of a second. The South African was finishing like a steam train, but while all that was going on around her, Genevieve Russell has made a little piece of history here, becoming only the fourth woman to successfully defend this crown and only the third woman to win 3 successive medals, because as well as the gold on the Gold Coast and the title here in Birmingham, she was on the podium with a bronze back in Glasgow. It was a magnificent title defence by the Jamaican, who I think initially thought they had done the sweep. She hadn't seen Van der Walt, and neither did Shian Salmon until right towards the finish line.
Well, here we are, 150 metres to go. Great run from Britain, England's Jessie Knight, by the way, for 5th place. They're 55.11, not too far off 4th place. But here, the Jamaicans, Genevieve Russell, saved a lot off that final barrier, storming away over the final 50 metres. Going backwards is Clayton, who ended up in 4th place. But look at that, coming into the picture like it's speeded up film. Zani van der Walt, former world youth champion, former world under-20 champion. But a brilliant bronze, but she will leave, I think, pretty frustrated.
Well, it's a moment Van der Walt will be proud of, but it's a moment she will learn a lot from, as will Rochelle Clayton, who was run out of the medals, denying what would have been an unprecedented 1, 2, 3 treble for the Jamaicans. Confirmation. It's a golden title defence for Genevieve Russell on Jamaica's Independence Day, but they were denied the clean sweep because Zani van der Walt finished like a steam train, denying Rochelle Clayton the bronze. A great, great effort from the young South African.